Hi there, and welcome to Wellington Street for what is episode 27 of Rate the Darts Venue series. But Wellington Street, where? And the where is Bedford. For new terrain for Diabolical Darts, first video in Bedford. Now you could be forgiven for thinking such a large town as Bedford, bound to be a few balloons there. I'm not sure, but would you have thought there'd be a pub called the Balloon? Well, look at this, the Balloon, clearly a converted house. Now, full disclosure, I've actually already been in. I forgot to do this bit before I went in, so apologies for the fact the lighting. I've only been in there an hour, but it's mid-January. So it's gone from daylight to dark. But yeah, the Balloon, a converted house in a very residential part of Bedford, as you are about to see. And let's see what's to be had inside the public bar of the Balloon, Bedford. Value section now at the Balloon, Bedford. Pint of Foster's, £4 on the dot, and bag of ready salted Walkers, exactly £1. So £5 in total. Very good value, and it's a 9 out of 10 for value. Look at this picture here, the Balloon, Christmas 1938. An actual photograph taken, and it was the whitest Christmas other than 1981. 15 to 30 centimetres of snow. Wow. 50p a game of pool. So we've got a dedicated pool area around one side of the bar. Rough and ready, but 50p a game of pool. No dartboard in sight as yet. Hello, dog. So that's where I was standing, just through there. And I found another door up here into almost a separate kind of snug bar area, which there doesn't appear to be anyone up here, but we have what appears to be a dedicated darts room. How do we switch this on? Looks like a full board surround light. Wow. That has lit up the board, it's lit up the room. My goodness. Okay, well, hopefully this isn't someone's darts. Well, it is someone's darts. I'm going to move them. Well, we'll look at board first, and it's a Winmow Blade 6. Generation 6 tech. Well, it looks like a really good board, and it's in good condition. I think we've had one iteration of rotation, but I'm going to have to give this board, yeah, it's got to be 9 out of 10. So let's look at the setup within this area then. Well, quick look outside, not much happening. Very residential, as you can see, this pub, the Balloon in Bedford. Well, we have got, first things first, the scoring mechanism, electronic scorers. I guess if you wanted, you could use the whiteboard, but it's got a food menu on there, so you probably don't want to mess around with that too much. No shortage of pens available. These guys here do provide darts. These are the darts I removed from the board earlier. All sorts of darts going on there. Wow, look at the thickness of that barrel. Bloody hell. Wow. So, have we got an hockey? We do. Got a physical hockey. Well, it's a strip. Nothing wrong with that at all. And then add absolute adequate room to throw. Like I see there's an old chalkboard here, if you should be so inclined, but it's not mounted on a wall and there's no chalk around. We don't need that. We've got a modern solution. Got a physical hockey. More than enough room to throw. Staff only beyond this point. Okay, hopefully no one comes out of that door, because there's doors being near dartboards, and then there's dartboards virtually being, I mean, that you couldn't. Yeah, we'll assume that no one's going to emerge from that door. This is a really good setup. It's out of the way, but it's such a small cozy bar that you still feel that you're part of the main environment. I'm going to have to say, for setup, it has to be 9 out of 10. So yeah, you just emerge from the pool room that I showed you earlier into, well, some outdoor space for smokers, but we've got like a workshop going on here, timber yard. Don't know, not your everyday sight at a pub, but not sure how well you can see it. It's getting a little dark. Pub of sweets, that's cool, isn't it? Well, we've got the Italian World Cup winning team here in a framed picture. But yeah, I didn't make much of a big deal of it at the time, but when I filmed it, but really taken by the 50p pool, by the way. I wonder why they've got a picture of balloons. Ah, yeah, that'll be why. It's called the balloon. But yeah, I think, you know, it's like being in someone's house here. This is a very unique pub. It's such a refreshing change to go to pubs like this now and again. Just not your typical Green King or Hungry Horse or whatever. And I just think, for general atmosphere and environment, really good atmosphere. It's busy. It's a Monday afternoon, 3-4 o'clock, and it's busy. Environment, yeah, it's a little tired. That's what gives it its personality. I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Well, now it's time for the Broadloom carpet watch, and it's 2 out of 10 for this carpet. Only joking. Carpet watch won't catch on. Okay, it's the double 16 challenge, or is it? Or is it? No, it isn't. And I'll tell you why. We like to keep things alive here on this channel. So it's episode 27. So last week, we hit the 6-month milestone last week. Episode 26, Sixfields, Northampton. It's not too late to comment on the video and enter yourself into a prize draw. But yeah, that represents 26 weeks, represents 6 months. Let's do something different for the next 26 weeks. So you'll see across the screen there my final series average for the double 16 challenge. And I want to try from 27 to 52. I want to try Lager Tops challenge. What's that? I hear you ask. It's pretty simple. Double top. I'm just calling it lager top because I'm in a pub. There's nothing more clever than that. Nothing scientific. So I will be aiming at double 20, and I'll be starting a new series average. Can I outperform my double 16 average for the next 26 weeks? Let's see how we go. Double top. Well, hey, that is a very special moment on Diabolical Darts. Listen, I'm glad I've got 400 videos behind me, because now I know you all believe that actually did happen, which it did. Imagine if this was series 1, episode 1, you'd be thinking, this guy's having a laugh. I know I'm not on camera. If you see it on camera, it's happened. It is a 1 dart wonder on the lager top challenge, which means my series average is 1 dart. The only way is down. But yeah, magnificent dart there. And in summary here at the Balloon, Bedford, it's a 9 for value, a 9 out of 10 for the board, 8 out of 10 for general atmosphere and environment, 9 out of 10 for dart setup. And it's 35 out of 40 for the Balloon, Bedford. See you the next one.